Good morning, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. This is a general reading. Just one message before we start. Please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. This will just lead you to wrong conclusions, okay? So here we go. Without further ado, what's going on for the sign of Gemini? Well, I'm picking up for some of you a temporary separation and travel, okay? But what I'm getting most of all is you moving on from the past, okay? There's been a lot of heartache. You've been working on yourself a lot. There's been an awful lot of recovery. I can see messages coming in for you, okay? Perhaps an invite to go visit somebody, but I can see travel of certain... That means quite a bit to you, actually. The question is finding an accord, okay, to pursue this. You certainly want to avoid confrontation, okay. I'm kind of getting in the past you have been putting somebody else's feelings before yourself. Okay, but this is kind of being selfish in a good way. This is doing something specifically for you, Gemini. And I can see, you know, spontaneous travel. Okay. I'm picking up the conversation of agreement, of a separation. And this is not necessarily bad news. What I'm getting is this will give you and the person you're dealing with time to really think what you mean to each other. Okay. Now, what I'm getting for some of you is you are dealing with a player energy, and you know, some of you could be well established, dating, living with somebody, but I'm kind of getting somebody who you've been dealing with in the past, perhaps a player type energy. Now, whether they've been married or have children or whatever, this person is unwilling to commit. And there is to a certain degree, some manipulative communication. Now, even this manipulative communication for the greater good could be from you, and that doesn't mean you're going out of your way to deceiving somebody. It just means that there's like a passive withdrawal. That's what I'm getting. I could say the past returning. Okay. It will certainly get you thinking. This is big changes in your present situation, whatever they are, whether this is in work or in your private life, but there's big changes and there's a huge decision to be here. You may look to somebody else, or somebody else may look to you for some advice and guidance, but I'm getting that you've learnt enough in the past, you've got all the answers within yourself, and I'm kind of getting that you are ready. Okay. A lot of you are becoming very intuitive. I'm getting news coming in from somebody from the past. Okay. And I'm kind of getting this time you're being much more honest. There'll be a lot more... It's a different perspective from your point of view. Something new here. Okay. And a decision you make now will be one of permanence. Okay. I'm getting for one or two of you, this is a decision made by somebody else that will affect you. Okay, but the true energy is you getting truth and clarity about your situation, how you truly feel about somebody, and I'm getting a lot of truth coming out, a lot of unknown, hidden facts coming out. Okay, but there is definitely for a lot of you a new person here. Okay. But either way, I'm getting a lot of you are not viewing the past in the same way. Who's the person you're dealing with, though? It's split loyalties here. Okay. But I'm getting a lot of you feel you've been more than generous in supporting somebody. Okay. And I'm kind of getting you doing something for yourself now. Whether that's separation or this remains permanent, okay, or temporarily, but you're just doing something for yourself. I'm even picking up for one or two of you taking somebody out to dinner. It's one where you're going to have to contemplate, okay. I'm kind of getting a lot of you just want to be on your own at the moment to decide what it is you're going to do, to work out through intuition who and where you truly belong. But I'm getting there's this desire, this unexpected pull towards change, both in your mind and in your heart. You want to make sure it's right before you make a move. You're not acting on a whim. You're not certainly, despite manipulative communication, you're not acting impetuously. Kind of getting somebody else is being impetuous, coming in, but you're remaining steady. Yeah, there is a very burdensome situation here that you've been dealing with. It's like there's somebody else there, whoever it is you're dealing with, they've been procrastinating. Okay. You're becoming bored with the whole thing. Like I say, your perspective is changing. I can see an opportunity arising, though. It will present many, many challenges. Okay, but I'm kind of getting you'll face these challenges much easier. And you're not going to give up. You're determined to see it through. There is somebody here from the past, from your past, they're not letting go. They're very reluctant to let you go. Yeah, I've kind of been going round in circles with this person. It's been a very restrictive situation through marriage, commitment, fear of commitment. Okay, there's third party involvement. As I say, there could be children involved, but there's a lot of differences between you and this person. I'm kind of getting whether you can accept the differences or whether they can accept your perspective, you can accept their perspective. But I can see a conversation taking place. You're certainly not thinking short term. You're thinking more long term. You are faced with a decision. And I'm getting there is a release here. Okay, certainly energetically of the past. Whether you allow the past person to come back in, there's got to be changes. But I can see your perspective and your priorities changing in quite a big way. Perhaps somebody here in the past couldn't commit. There was a relationship, couldn't commit because of circumstances. Now they want to commit. I'm getting that for some of you, you're dealing with a person who is a bit of a loner. Okay, they don't mind being on their own. I mean, there is a success here, but it is very restrictive and very conditional. Okay. You're certainly taking into consideration everything. You want to know what their intentions are, what they're going to bring to the table before you commit. You're certainly not committing yourself yet. Okay. There is a lot of excitement here. I'm kind of getting somebody who's trying to put a lot of pressure on you. They could well be married, have children, like I say. And that's what I mean by conditional. Okay, perhaps they want you to visit them. They want some privacy with you. Okay. But clean cut here from your perspective, if you avoid the truth about the situation, and this is all about taking your own feelings into consideration as well, it could lead you to a wrong conclusion. Okay, I'm picking up as well here, there's a big degree of self-discipline. Okay. Somebody here in the past let their emotions run away with them, and it's led to this particular situation. I'm picking up a deja vu and it coming round again, but this time I'm getting that you are not letting your emotions get the better of you. Okay, you are giving this, you don't want to make any decisions, you don't want to get yourself into a position you feel trapped. Okay. But I'm picking up a particular connection, relationship here with you, whether that's in family, that is a bit strained. Okay. But somebody here is definitely seeing your true value. They do want to be with you. And I can see plans being made. I can see solutions being found. Okay. And overcoming the challenges that you two face. Now, for one or two of you, there is a coming together, but it is conditional. There is kind of like that energy. You can get what you want, you can get your victory, but there is a red flag. Okay, and this is all about repetitive cycles. I'm picking up for a lot of you being faced with a similar decision to what you faced before and a missed opportunity. And it's kind of like if you make the same decision for the same reasons, you're going to get the same outcome. It's like keep putting 2 and 2 into a calculator, metaphorically. You're always going to get 4. If you want the answer to be different, you've got to change the equation, i.e. change the way you think, change the way you approach it. Approach this situation, which you're doing anyway. I'm getting a lot of you. You're not really looking for anybody else's opinion. You're willing to take advice, but you're not letting anybody else's judgment sway yours. You've been on a very, very big learning curve here, especially with this particular person. Okay, and I can see a decision being made. Excuse me. You are really avoiding confrontation. That's the last thing you want. You've had enough of that in the past. Okay. To get your wish, though, there is some inevitable confrontation here. Somebody's, I'm getting, going to disagree with what you're about to do. Okay. I'm picking up persuasion here. Somebody here could well try to persuade you not to be impulsive. They view you as being impulsive, and you view somebody else as being impulsive. Okay, and there's a lot of pressure here, but the good thing is you're standing your ground. Thanks very much for watching.